Hi folks, and welcome to this week's discussion topic, which is all about flammable cladding, which of course is a hot topic, not here, excuse the pun, in Canberra, but also around Australia. And it relates to external materials that were used, a type of cladding, to clad major unit developments and buildings around, again, Australia and Canberra specifically I'm talking about. So what's interesting is that there are low levels of flammability and medium and high levels, and insurance companies are really just taking a hard line, and they're wanting most buildings with flammable exteriors, with flammable cladding exteriors, to be completely removed and replaced with an inert cladding. And so this is causing a lot of angst because it is a significant cost to buildings. In some cases it's tens of millions of dollars, and guess where that money's coming from? It's coming from the stratas and therefore the owners. So owners in these complexes where they bought into the building not realizing that external cladding was flammable have now been hit with bills that are some $20,000, $30,000 and up to $50,000. So can the buildings be sold when they've got a stigma like this attached to them? And the answer is yes. And we're going to use a case study of a property we just sold in the Avenue. This particular unit was 7 of 20 Moore Street, and it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit. And I want to talk you through how we sold that, because if you're watching this video and you've got a unit with flammable cladding in it, you might want to know whether it's saleable. So we advised the owner that before the external of the building was ripped off and scaffolding put up and they started to replace it all, a project that can take a year or more to do, we suggested the window to sell was while the building was still looking good externally. And what we also did is put a lot of focus into the presentation of the property. So we renovated the ensuite and we replaced all the flooring and the painting, and we styled the property, vacating the owners, and just had it look absolutely beautiful. So buyers couldn't argue that it was a really great product. And then what we did is we had a full disclosure marketing campaign where we explained to people that there was going to be flammable cladding and a cost associated with removing it, and that cost equated to around $52,000. So what we simply did is ran a method for sale, which was auction, where we said to people that our guide price has already factored in that there's flammable cladding associated and that cost is around $52,000. We had a guide price from $650,000 and it sold under the hammer for $687,000. And that buyer, well, they just compensated in their price point for the fact that they would have to pay that $52,000 later. So choosing the right method for sale, knowing the building, the specifics about the cladding, where it's up to, the cost associated with it, fully disclosing that to the clients, having a beautifully presented property, all of that was the success of that sales campaign. And so we can do the same with any stigmatized property. This particular video is about flammable cladding because it is such a big topic at the moment. And if you're thinking you want to offload your unit, whether you're a living owner or an investor, you might need to talk to an agent that really knows what they're talking about and can actually sell that product. So give us a call, we'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, see you next week.